Daddy Pig's Shadow. One evening, while the whole Peppa Pig family is preparing for dinner, Daddy Pig decides to do something productive. He decides to fix an old shelf in the pantry that's been needing repair for a while. Mummy Pig says she will handle dinner, and Peppa and George help her. Daddy Pig goes down to the basement where the pantry is and begins working. He's busy, but soon he starts noticing something strange. The shadows around the shelf grow longer and darker, and Daddy Pig begins to feel as though something or someone is watching him. At first, he tries to convince himself that it's just his imagination, but soon the shadows start moving, as if following him. Daddy Pig tries to ignore them, but one of the shadows grabs his hand, holding him in place. Daddy Pig, terrified, tries to pull away but cannot. He feels the shadow beginning to consume him and realizes it's not just a shadow, it's something alive. When the shadow grabs his leg, he screams, but his voice is swallowed by the darkness. Panicking, Daddy Pig runs back into the house and locks the door behind him. But the strange occurrences continue. Small shadows begin to appear in every room, disappearing as soon as he looks at them. Daddy Pig decides he needs to find an explanation for these odd events. He goes back to the basement, but when he opens the pantry door, the shadows begin to pour out, as if they had been inside all along. Daddy Pig sees a silhouette in the shadows, one that looks like him but with a twisted, sinister expression. Daddy Pig realizes that these aren't just ghosts or shadows. It's a creature that can copy him, and it's using his image to take over his life. The shadow, which was once a part of him, is now trying to replace him completely, taking his place in the family. With each step, his own image becomes more distorted. Daddy Pig, feeling like he's losing control, decides to fight back against the creature. He enters the dark room and turns on the light, but the shadow continues to grow, consuming everything around him. In that moment, he realizes that when the light goes out again, he may no longer be the Daddy Pig everyone knew. The light suddenly goes out, and Daddy Pig can no longer distinguish himself from the shadow. When he appears at the kitchen door, Mummy Pig and the children don't notice any change, thinking everything is fine. But something in their eyes sends a chill down Daddy Pig's spine. They look at him, but there's none of the warmth and love that was once there. The shadows surround him, and Daddy Pig realizes that he is no longer the same. He vanishes, dissolving into the shadows, and now his place is occupied not by him, but by his dark copy.